Hi YouTube, Uklockpicka back with another video. In this video I'm going to be picking a lock sent to me by leonslockpad. It's the first puzzle lock that I've ever been sent. It was sent well over a month ago now, and it's not that I haven't been able to pick it. It's not been sitting in the naughty bucket, it's been sitting in the camera shy bucket, because I cannot hell get this thing on camera. So this is take 2 of today. Last night I was picking it quite well, so hopefully on this go I'm going to get it. Key did come mummified. All I can see through the red tape is Asa Abloy, and it's an arrow key. The lock itself is called Psychotic, and we're going to see if we can get it open. So I'll be using a mixture of top of the keyway and bottom of the keyway tension. So without further ado, let's whack this in here and see if we can get it open. So he's got a nice little arrow there telling us to point that way. I'm going to go with it. I have opened it that way, so I'm not going to grumble. It might be interesting to see if it does pick the other way, but I didn't want to break the lock, so let's just do as I'm told for once. So I'm going to go top of the keyway for you Americans, bottom of the keyway for us Europeans. So let's see if we can get some good footage on this. So number 1, sets solid, it gives you instant counter rotation. Number 2, again counter rotation. 3 is stuck up really hard, so you've got to bring that round just slightly, tighten the vice up for 1. I'll go back to the beginning, see what we can see. Number 1, number 3, some cracking there, isn't there? 1's went loose, 2 has let off the tension, straight back into a false set. Nothing on 1, feedback on 2, nothing on 3 yet. I think 2 got set there. Number 3 goes really stiff. I think he's like a mixture of a serrated pin and a spool pin, but we'll see when we get them open. That was number 2. This is what it's like backwards and forwards through them. On Leon, there's some very nasty pins in this. He puts nails and screws and all sorts in the bloody things. That was 1, 2, not getting nothing. 3, some crunching there. Deeper false set when I touch pin 2. Yeah, we've got that side open. It's a good start. Let's move on to the back. So I've got to spin them round and remember which way the car's turning. So it's that way. Let's just get this right because it's awkward that way. So I'm going this way. I've got to stick a tension wrench in the bottom of the keyway for you Americans, and for us Europeans it's in the top. Let's go at work on these. 1 is stiff, straight into a false set. I think that was 3, 2, trying to control the counter rotation with the tension wrench. So I'm at the back on 6, or 1. I'll call them 1, 2, 3s if I'm picking a 3-pin lock. Nothing on 2. Nothing on 3. Something's overset. Let's try a shorter tension wrench in that, because I think it's preventing us getting that pin 3. Oh, there you are, straight into a false set. Nothing on 1, 2, on 3. There you are, we've got it open. Happy days. Happy days. Leon, that was a cracking lock, mate. And let's just go into a little bit more detail of how the bugger was made. So basically what he's did in this one, he's got a split core. So he's took the plug out, he's cut it in half, and then he's got these screws for some reason, which is probably keeping the thing in. But we're going to see, because I'm going to gut it now. So we'll get that out of the way. We'll get a bit of a pin and tree out, if I can find one. Trusty old hook kit. Just use that one. Dying to see what the key's like, so let's get that out first. That's the bitting on the key. Decent bitting actually. See, I had to get right over to get to that pin 3, which was the last one that I was picking. So he said all I've got to do, well, I've got the key now, so I can lock the lock, put it back. That goes that way, and then that goes that way. The key does work. It only spins 90 degrees, which I'm guessing was in the design. But it would open it, so... Now he said just to take this sliding thing off here on the back of the Bible, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do as we're told. Let's just see if we can get it off. If I can get the bloody thing off. Maybe this is part of the puzzle, trying to get this thing off. Try pushing it off that way. That's it. I thought that was it. I've only lost the springs, not too bad. So that was chamber 1, normal brass spring. So keep everything together here. Chamber 2, 3, 5, 4. Was that 4? No, 6. So we've got brass spring, brass steel, brass. I'm guessing that's going to be, it's brass actually. It's a puppy. Right, so I'm just going to have to empty this. So in pin 1, chamber 1, we have key pin, a serrated key pin, and a T-pin, a serrated T-pin at that, or a step T-pin. 2 is a spool pin, and I'll show you them at the end, but that's a a serrated T-pin, that looks like. Some lovely pins in this, Leon, mate. I mean, Jesus. No wonder it was a headache. So in 3 was a standard. Was that a standard key pin, or was that a little? Yeah, standard key pin in 3, and a lovely pin in pin. Very well done, mate. 4. I think we're missing some of it there, to be honest. 4 just is only there. 5. Oh, there's got to be somewhere else in there, surely. That's the puppy. We have a serrated key pin. That was in 5. I'm guessing there's another part of that in there somewhere, Leon, but I kind of get at it unless you've just put that in as like a stick pin or like a T pin. 5 is a spool hybrid serrated key pin. Another lovely pin. And then we have like a very deep serrated or Christmas tree looking one. And in chamber 6 we have a serrated pin and a serrated key pin. But I'm guessing in chamber 4 there's got to be something else in there, I think. No, there's nothing in there. Right, let's just have a closer look. So what we've got here is in 1 we've got, let's just put a light on so you can see his workmanship. So in 1 we've got a serrated T-pin, I'd call that. Okay, proper close up. And serrated key pin. Number 2 has a serrated key pin with like a T-pin on the top. A spool pin for the driver. A lovely pin in pin driver in 3 with a standard key pin. 4 is kind of like a pin in pin, but he's only put the centre in, so we'll call that a T-pin. Serrated key pin in 4. Driver 5 is like a Christmas tree pin, or a very deep serrated pin. More like a Christmas tree though, to be honest. And then we have a hybrid spool serrated key pin. Then we've got another serrated key pin and a serrated driver pin. And he's left a little nib on the end of it. All the springs are as is. Again, that's the bitting on the key. And look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely puzzle lock. And the first one that I've did on this channel, so I thought I'm buzzing with that. So, if you like this video and you'd like to see more, please show us some love and hit the subscribe button. To keep up to date with all my up and coming videos, please hit the bell button, and that way you get a little notification. Please be kind enough to show your support and leave your comments below. But until next time, over and out.